Well, many people were floored when they learned their personal information was not so private thanks to the Washington Voter Information Database. Tonight, an effort to keep victims of domestic violence help them further protect some of their personal information. And KXLY4's Karina Shagren is here, and it's for obvious reasons domestic violence victims don't want their personal information out there so they can be tracked down.
Oh yeah, many have worked so hard to protect their address, to protect their phone number. So when some found out that all of that effort went down the drain, there was definitely some concern. The state does offer some protection to victims, and now Washington's Secretary of State is trying to beef up that protection. What's your first name? When KXLY4 showed you how fast we could find some of your personal information, your address, your birth date, by looking up the state's voter registration database.
Were you born June 24th, 1945?
Unfortunately, yes.
It brought a feeling of fear to one domestic violence victim.
I'd prefer for him not to know where I live.
She wouldn't go on camera. She doesn't even want us to use her name. But she did tell us her husband threatened to kill her several years ago, and she's been trying to hide from him ever since. Knowing her address is now available online because she's a registered voter seemed like a failure by the state.
It makes you feel like your government doesn't do what they should be doing to protect you.
It is a public record.
Secretary of State Sam Reed says the state does have a program to help protect victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking. Victims can register in the Address Confidentiality Program and use a state address to keep their own private.
They can use the Secretary of State's office as their mailing address for all purposes, including even their voter registration records, their utility bills, and all that.
After Tacoma Police Chief David Brame shot his wife before killing himself in 2003, Reed is now asking state lawmakers to add another layer of protection. If a person's attacker is a law enforcement officer, the victim's address would only be made available to law enforcement if a court order requires it.
You know, if you've not experienced it yourself, you just don't think about it. But we do need to think about other people and what they've gone through.
And Patty Wheeler with YWCA's Domestic Violence Program said today domestic violence crosses all lines and certainly can and has involved police officers. In the meantime, we've included a link on our website that offers more information about the Address Confidentiality Program and the requirements to sign up. You just need to head to our website, KXLY.com, and click on News. Thanks.